YouTubers are notorious for pulling many gimmicks just to have their videos and contents go viral. Some of them are creative enough to think of decent but intriguing tricks that are actually effective in attracting the attention of the audience and viewers, while there are also some who rely on breaking the rules and doing pranks both to their circles and the public to gain attention, which either end up successful or get them into trouble, like being sent to jail. In this video, let's check out the 5 YouTube stars who got arrested for breaking the laws just to gain more views in their channel. But first, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button because it helps us out a lot. Share with your friends and family. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe with the notification bell to get more interesting videos just like this one. Number 5. Sam Pepper. Let's kick off with this YouTuber whose name might not be something that's new to your ears. With over 2.3 million subscribers, Sam Pepper makes his name in YouTube mainly because of the fame he gained through his prank videos, which achieved over 125 million views, where he walks around doing rude and unmannerly actions such as sexual misconducts, grabbing random women's butts, or flashing his private parts, and the like, which makes him one of the most hated vloggers in YouTube. Multiple women, even underage ones, have also come forward saying that Pepper solicited them for nude pictures. However, he got the dose of his own medicine back in 2014 in Los Angeles, when an 18-year-old woman filed a report against him saying that the YouTube star allegedly sexually assaulted and raped her. He got arrested, but apparently, although he did break the law, he was released soon after because of the claims that the evidence wasn't enough to justify the complaint filed against him. It was formally done through a lawyer who gave a statement on behalf of the YouTube star, which said, quote, "Sam Pepper denies any and all accusations that have been made against him," end quote, which others claim as unsurprising, because Pepper has always refuted all the allegations thrown against him before. We could basically say that this YouTuber's popularity mostly skews to the negative side. But then again, negative popularity is still popularity, right? Number 4. Matthew Cordell. Have you ever gotten to a point where you end up insanely drunk and revealed all your longtime secrets to friends that you've been keeping to yourself? Well, if you feel cringy thinking about it, then worry less, because someone's done a similar thing that might even be worse than you probably did. He goes by the name of Matthew Cordell. Through a video he uploaded on YouTube, Cordell spilled a supposedly undisclosed crime that he did while he was driving under the influence of alcohol. He videotaped himself confessing that he accidentally killed a man who was identified as Vincent Kinzani due to a wrong-way crash in the suburbs of Columbus, Ohio. This minor YouTuber was sentenced to a good 6 years and 6 months in prison for aggravated vehicular homicide and lifetime loss of driving privilege. However, he was granted an early release of 6 months prior to his scheduled release. Number 3. Steve-O. You know when someone gets to appear in all 5 series of Jackass movies that he's probably gone and reached the greatest heights of comedy and fame, right? With all the fame, recognition, and money that could be gained, achieving something great is probably just an understatement with all the things he could do. And this is what the famous Jackass comedian Steve-O did in August 2015, when he literally climbed his way up atop a construction crane in Hollywood, Los Angeles, and allegedly set off fireworks to show his extreme protest against SeaWorld as a response to controversy over the 2013 documentary Blackfish, which condemned how the theme park treated killer whales, and he even proudly took a photo of himself while at it. Due to these misdemeanors, the YouTube and Hollywood star was sentenced to a total of 30 days in jail and 36 months of probation period, and to pay nearly $14,000 to Los Angeles Fire and Police Departments in restitution. Despite these penalties, Steve-O fearlessly released a statement saying, quote, "If your goal is to make a statement about captivity, you may as well get yourself locked up," end quote. Number 2. Cameron Dallas. Known mostly by the female population for his good looks, who would have thought this Vine star would end up getting arrested at least once in his lifetime, and just for trivial reasons? Cameron Dallas has been living for the slogan, "Do it for the Vine," since he launched his own Vine and pivoted to the more mainstream fame through YouTube, where he basically does everything he could, just to release eye-catching content and promote constant diversity. But it seemed like he went overboard doing gimmicks for Vine when he was thrown in jail in March of 2015. While filming a video, the Vine star invited people over his apartment and threw a party which the neighbors apparently weren't happy with. Noise complaints were reported to the police, however. It wasn't the noise that got him thrown in jail. When the police arrived at Cameron's apartment, splatters of paint were everywhere, even covering the complex hallway. He was arrested on charges of felony vandalism and got bailed for $20,000. And for the record, that wasn't the only time he was thrown in jail, because he was arrested in 2018 for alleged second-degree assault. According to reports, a man was found bleeding from facial injuries by the police at the Hyatt residence Grand Aspen, where the YouTube and Vine star was staying. However, Cameron didn't stay in jail for long, as he reportedly paid the $5,000 bond and was later revealed in his social media when he posted updates about him enjoying New Year along with his friends. Number 1. Vitaly ZdTV. Vitaly, the man behind the popular prank channel in YouTube, breaks the record, as he's not only gained over 9.2 million subscribers and over 1.2 billion views, but also for topping the list of YouTubers who got jailed, simply because this YouTube sensation got arrested so many times in his controversial YouTube career. But in fairness to him, his arrests were not all because of his goal to boost his views. To mention a few, remember when you heard the news about a man who climbed the Hollywood sign? That man was no other than Vitaly ZdTV himself. He got arrested after being caught climbing the iconic Hollywood sign, while proudly waving the banner telling everyone that he's back. A second slap of his arrest might be notable for some of you, because it was when he rushed the court of the NBA Finals topless to broadcast the phrase, "Trump sucks," that's written across his bare chest. And lastly, when he rushed into the pitch during the 2014 World Cup final between Argentina to literally kiss a German player. Those are just some of his epic arrests, and while others may seem displeased with these events, others claim that these are proof of his boldness and daring personality. So what do you think of the 5 YouTubers who went to jail? Which YouTuber is your favorite? Let us know with your comments down below. And if you're new to the channel, give us a like, as it helps us out a lot. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe with the notification bell to get more interesting videos just like this one.